everyone, I am Nursasi Ramadona and I would like to analyze some story. The story title is Hansel and Gretel. So, I would like to give my general opinion about this story. So, I would like to tell you about this story first. So, there is a great famine in the country and woodcutter's family is starving. His wife suggests to take their kids, they are his and his late first wife's children, into the woods. So they would have 2 hungry mouths less to feed. After some hesitation, he agrees and they leave kids in the wood. Hansel and Gretel heard about the plan and returned home thanks to the stones Hansel was using to mark the path. But at the next attempt, Hansel can't load his pocket with stones because the doors were locked. Instead of stones, he used bread crumbs, but they are eaten by the birds. So the woodcutter and his wife succeeded and children were lost in the woods. Then they find a mysterious hut made of sweets. There is a witch living inside. She is a cannibal and intends to eat them. But they are too late, so she decides to feed Hansel first, using Gretel as a slave, and for some time, children manage to postpone their tragic end. Witch has very poor sight, so she is checking Hansel's fate by pinching his finger. Instead of the finger, he gives her a chicken bone. What postpones his death for a few days. And finally, the witch prepares an oven and plans to bake both kids. Fortunately, Gretel outsmarts her and throws the witch in her oven where she is burned. Kit searches the hut, find gold, jewelry and other valuables, and with the help of some birds safely return home. Their stepmother died in the meantime, and together with their regretful father, they lived happily ever after. So I think the story is very good and easy to understand. This story using third-person point of view. The writer uses the pronouns he, she, they, or it to tell the story. So the writer as an outsider looking in at the action taking place. The themes of Hansel and Gretel is survival. The survival of Hansel and Gretel's family, the survival of Hansel and Gretel from their parents, and their survival from the witch in the woods. It wouldn't be much of a story about survival unless there was a sense of hardship or danger. And the atmosphere of the story is hunger, exhaustion, sad, frightening, and joyful. Setting of time on the story is one day, and setting of place is in the deep of forest and woodcutter's house. This story teaches many lessons to children, but the most important lesson is all is not trust strangers, even if they treat you well. The witch acts like a very kind old lady. She promises them delicious food and soft beds. This is why Hansel and Gretel go inside her house. It also teaches the lesson that things that look very good may be bad. This is the truth about the gingerbread house. To 2 starving children, a house made of gingerbread and candies may look like a piece of heaven, but entering the gingerbread house almost cost them their lives. In addition, Hansel and Gretel escape from danger throughout the story by their own resourcefulness, not by some divine intervention. Many instances of the story illustrate the resourcefulness of the children. Hansel collecting pebbles and leaving a trail to find their way back show the cleverness of Hansel. When the old witch asks him to put out his finger so she can check whether he is fat enough to cook, Hansel cleverly offers her bone. This too is an indication of his quick mind, and Gretel has the quick wit to understand the witch's plan and make a quick decision to use the same plan to kill the witch. So it is the children's ability to think on their feet that saved them. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for watching. See you.